Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am. We are going to be playing some more Unicorn Overlord on this fine day. Apologies for starting the stream late. I was out for dinner with my mother. So, yes. Hey, Fondano, nerd. Damn, you got me early. You got me good and early with the nerd. Gee willikers. How am I ever going to recover from that? I don't think I can. It's impossible. I think it might in fact be impossible. But yeah, so in the off time, I have, excuse me, just taking off my socks. A little bit warm in here, I want to cool off. There we go. In the off time, I have done some more Coliseum stuff with my really good unit. You can see that I have 3,052 CC, which is enough to buy anything in the arena or in the Coliseum. Basically, what I have determined is that essentially every one of like these items is good, but very good, but you are very how do I want to say? They're meant to be used in like squads built around them, if that makes sense, right? Like you get these purely for the sake of building a team around using that skill. Whereas I'm thinking what I'll just do is I'll buy the Sapphire Pendant, the Ruby Pendant, because these are just really good items that you want anyway. So I'll just do that. 3,000, and then I can come in here, and what I can actually do is, if I think of it right, what I could do is you need what? Quick cast, EI, you need, yeah, so here's what I want to try. Put Ruby Pendant on, put Lapis or Sapphire Pendant on. She now has that much. I'm curious to know if she'll be able to put a decent amount on enemies. Yeah, let me. Let's do this. Well, yeah, you're not going to be able to use quick impetus. Yeah. Yeah. But just in case. So I'm hoping that what I can do is still get Trinity thing off, and maybe I can get Amalia. Like maybe I can finally do this, because if I'm able to do enough damage, then it should be fine. I'm hoping. Yeah, but there's their sing, quick cast, quick curse that reduces damage.
Healing you.
Okay.
Any last
And
words?
after starts Trinity Rain. Okay, yeah, so she still has to get Trinity Rain off, which is the issue. Inner balance, it's rush. Okay. High swing. Freezing thrust. Trinity Rain. 6. Ooh, okay. Not enough. 8. Okay, so only. Yes! Fuck, we did it. Unless we have to KO her, which I don't think I'll have to. But yeah, I did enough AP and VV. Yeah, boy! We got it! It worked! Coliseum coins, 30,000, and Heroes Medallion. Fuck yes. Good way to start the stream.
Splendid, truly splendid. For years, my steel has sought perfection, and now it knows the bitter torment of defeat.
Okay.
At long last, the consummate blade is upon us. The legions of hell will be next to taste its edge.
What the hell? Champion of the Coliseum. Fuck yeah. Defeated Amalia in an offline Coliseum bout. 42%. Okay. So, Amalia, what was that about? Were you just enslaved by a demon or something? Like, what's going on?
Thanks. Feels good to finally move again.
Yeah.
Whole body screaming in pain, though. Damned spirit has no respect.
What was that?
But he's gone now, thanks to you. Burning in eternal flames like he deserves.
Would you care to explain? You were almost a different person entirely for a time there.
Almost a different person.
Not the prettiest story, but sure. He was an ancestor of mine. One of the finest swordsmen in the land in his day.
Still is, by my count.
It all went to his head, though. He searched for years for someone to pass his mastery down to, but nobody could handle it. So, he started spreading his seed instead, hoping someone would bear him a worthy son. But a cruel man makes a cruel father. He put his kids through such brutal training, most of them died in the process. Not that he cared. He kept making heirs to replace the fallen, and tossed aside any woman whose blood was too weak. They say some of those mothers even went mad from the grief.
How horrible.
But those women weren't going down without a fight. Gave their lives to curse the man for the rest of time. Wasn't long before his lungs started failing him, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't sire the son he so badly wanted.
Sounds like he was staring death in the face.
Maybe, but the old bastard wasn't kicking the bucket before he tried one last thing. Some kind of unholy sorcery that let him inhabit the bodies of his descendants, keep perfecting his sword work through their eyes.
Something akin to Zenoira's magics, perhaps.
Couldn't say. But I know one thing for sure. He wasn't from Fevrith.
Oh, okay.
Now, you put him and his damn curse to rest for good.
So there is places outside of
Don't know how I
February.
can ever pay that back, but I'm gonna try. Let me come with you.
Sure.
Are you
You're
certain?
twice the height of most of the
That
people
was
in my
the
party.
promise, wasn't it? Besides, I already got what I wanted out of this place. Guy as tough as you will have no trouble putting me to work.
Can you go back to Super
You're
Saiyan
more
mode,
than welcome, Amalia.
please?
Oh, but there's one little thing I should warn you about.
Yeah, what's up?
Which is?
Well, just look at me. Woman my size eats as much as 5 men. I hope that's not a problem.
I need food.
Sounds like I'll be on double cooking duty then.
Yeah, Molly joined the Liberation Army. As the champion of Bomb Rock Coliseum, you now have access to further ranked matches. Ah, okay. Got Xena X Love on my feed today since apparently the 9th anniversary. Wow, okay. Why they decided to pop off on 9? I don't know. Yeah. It's like, hey man, we just got we got anything. But yeah, okay. Getting sick. So more ranked matches that I can pursue, but now I can go back into here. And I feel like I don't really need Ruby Pendant. Like, I feel like Carnelian should be fine on her. Like, Carnelian and Lapis. Like, I feel like someone else could better use the, like, the double ads. If that makes any sense. Like, you don't have either. You have one. You don't have either. You have one of each. You don't have either. Maybe Pendant. I mean, this squad doesn't have a 5th person, so they don't have as many attacks. Hell, I probably. Do I have an extra Carnelian Pendant? No, just the Ruby. Sapphire. Yeah, I could get her or I could do this. Leaf Brooch, Carnelian Pendant. That would make healing a bit better. And summoned fairies, but could also. And you do good damage. Both of you do good damage. Not here, so I'll change you to the ruby pendant. So you have full both. Thing can just go ham. It's attacking. And then what I'll do is I'll come back here. And instead of Lapis Pendant, I will leave her with the Sapphire because she does have Magical Conferral and all the other stuff, just in case she needs it. What that leaves is 1 Carnelian Pendant and 2 Lapis Pendants. Yes. Let's turn these on. Should probably put some conditions for them. I can turn that off. This music is great. I love it. Pendant. What's charged impetus? It's after using an active skill against the user plus 1 AP. Ooh, you know what? You. Yeah. Lapis pendant. Let's, instead of do Watchman's Lantern, let's give him a Lapis pendant. You still have a Carnelian. And I don't want to remove any evasion from you. Your Lapis pendant is not near. I guess I can give you a Carnelian as well. Because Lapis is not so important on you. But it should be fine. Leaf Brooch. I'll give you a Lapis as well. There we go. Okay. Nice. Let's try some of these. Also, the thing is, these guys aren't necessarily the most efficient way to get Coliseum coins, because I have found out basically the fastest way to get Coliseum coins is to just do the online ones while also being very careful with who you decide to fight. Be like, okay, does it make sense? Like, okay, how am I, like, come in here, look at the things that they have, and be like, okay, based on what they have, I know my squad is not hard countered. Just in terms of like the skills that they have, and then pick and choose. Because like the thing is, you don't have to fight all of the people that have been queued up. You just need to, I think, fight even one of them, or potentially none of them, and then you can re-roll. There's no limit on how many times you can re-roll. So it's really easy to just come in here and be like, okay, what things do they have? Do they have anything that seems like it could just immediately come in here and remove my squad from the running? So I'm looking for like the Owl Ladies or any shamans who may or may not have like some direct counter to this squad, basically.
Go on, then. Healing you.
Why they didn't do... Yeah, I don't know why they didn't actually do the combo. But I guess it's fine.
Easy now.
It's just taking a while for Trinity Edge to basically get out.
Better heal up.
I owe you.
or training rain.
Grant me your strength.
Luckily, my squad is good regardless, so that's nice. It's comforting, to say
I'll
the
do what I
least.
can.
The fact that it's not necessarily needed. Yeah, you spent the entire map charging up Trinity Rain and it didn't even go off. I wonder why that was. Oh wait, I know why it was. It was because she had used Quick Curse. Yeah, so I'm gonna remove. Nope. Oh yeah, you can just optimize tactics. I feel like I should do that with some people. You know what, let's come in here. You like, do you have any tactics? Like, what happens if I come down here? Let's optimize character's tactics. Okay. Just took it off. Yeah. So hopefully that because it said prioritize buffed, so enemy must have been buffed. But yeah, it's like coming in here, you can see that they have a shaman in the back. So it's like, okay, I need to come in and see what they got. And it's like, okay, they're Trinity Rain, Quick Impetus, hastened action kind of thing. But because they got hastened action, I'm a bit more, I'm a bit less comfortable trying to fight them. So I'm not going to. And then I can just come over here. So yeah, they have Quick Dispel, where it's like after an enemy is buffed, removes all buffs from a single enemy. And it's like, okay, that's a direct hard counter to what I got. I would rather not fight that. This one, they don't seem to have anything, so I can take this fight. Now, other things you might want to decide not to fight for is just because the different squads, based on their relative strength, give different amounts of Coliseum coins. And so if you're trying to maximize how many Coliseum coins you get, then fighting the lesser squads is not worth it. I don't know why it's not working. No. Did I take off something? Okay, come back. Because I thought... Okay, so you still have training rain, so I'm still trying to do that. You... Okay, you know, I think I just need to take off Quick Curse. So you'd only have Quick Impetus to do. And you're still the same. Nothing else changed. So please work with me. I can't be risking this now. But yeah, so it's like, okay, I can just shuffle opponents, and there's no like thing with it. Oh, this guy, he's what the hell? Can I pursue 2-2? I mean, he's given 57. So, like, obviously something here. But, I mean, let's go with it. The guy's literally Shiro on JP, and that's nearly white. Shiro is white. Juan is a dog associated word, barking.
I'll go first.
Quick cast,
Any last
training rain,
words?
quick impetus,
I'm
guaranteed
sure
hits, overuse connection. Yeah,
Not even worth my
I mean,
time.
I'll take that one. Like, I have a feeling that that one's just the guy being nice and doing a gimme. But yeah, so other things like this, Astral Blade Hastened Action, Radiant Cover, Hawkeye. So yeah, some of these skills I just don't know what they do, but I can tell that the squads are a bit better constructed probably than mine. Although mine isn't bad. But the goal today, I think, will just by and large just generally be, hey, let's go do the rest of Elfland. Put
Just a little magic.
whatchamacallit? put Pastorius kind of by the wayside, finish up Elf World that way. I'm not getting more and more and more over leveled and getting less and less XP for what I do. But first, I do want to come down to, or go down to Bastritza, just so I can go to the tavern. Because I did do a lot, I did go to the tavern a bit between last one and this one, just to check it out. Okay, so Elaine, Chloe, Morden, Leia, Elaine, Chloe, Morden, Leia, okay, really, nothing with Gilbert. Interesting. Okay, Amalia, Elaine, Chloe, there's Leia, Elaine, Chloe, oh yeah, Morden. There we go, let's go. Yeah, because I, basically in the off time, I did go and eat a bunch of food at the tavern with a bunch of different people.
I'd actually fall for once.
Purely for the sake of getting the rapport up with a bunch of different people so I could have more conversations. So yeah, let's actually go and do a few of them. So Amalia, cool. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on here? Lane and Amalia. Curious as to what they're going to talk about. You seem to be entirely unaware of Znora's dominion when you first arrived here, Amalia. I take it that means the flames of this brutal war never reached your home? It's fine. Yep, just a lonely little village out in the middle of the mountains. The kind of place you could spend years looking for and never come close to finding. Why would you live in such a remote region? Didn't come as a surprise, knowing what the old man was trying to do. If anyone caught on, an heir would be the least of his worries. Bastard. That only raises another question. Why did you leave? Because possessed or not, I wasn't going to let him rule my life, or my body. So I started training, learned all the techniques my proud ancestors were so damn eager to pass down. I mean to say your skill is entirely self-taught. Sure is, but you heard the old man. It's nothing close to the real thing. Anyway, eventually I figured out he only took control of me when there was someone strong he wanted to fight. That's why I stayed put all those years. Didn't want to risk setting him loose on the world. But now I never have to worry about that again. I suppose not, no. Still, all that time, and I had no idea there was a war going on right outside my doorstep. Of course, the Colosseum's the only thing I was after when I left. And yet, whether you intended it or not, you were forced to help us defend its walls. Imagine you rather enjoyed that part, though, given the powerful opponents you were able to face. You get me better than most do, Elaine. As long as there's people to fight, I'm there. Even without the old man pushing me to do it. And I'm glad you decided to join us, rather than our enemies. Thank you again, Amalia. Yeah, I need to check out Amalia's stats and stuff. Now that she's given him a squad. Great sword, 25, Drakestone Ice Shield, Prism Use Stamina, pretty good. Ruby Pendant, Sapphire. Okay, so she just comes with those. That's great. Omega Shatter, single enemy hit count 2, Penetrate, attack a common enemy, Spirit and Strike, physical defense, Heavy Slash, attack a single enemy. Hawkeye activates before attacking with an active skill, makes the user an extra True Strike and Guaranteed Critical. Wild Kick, goes after an enemy guards and an allies attack, attacks an enemy, inflicts stun and guard, seal Heavy Guard. Great point, anybody buck name. Damn, okay, she's good. She's also really tall. Dreadnought, champion of Dragon Coliseum, excels at offense and defense in equal measure, most powerful physical attack skills. Pretty effing sick. Yeah. Got all her skills. You're still waiting for Divine Blessing, which... Okay. Rose Smash, attack enemies, that'd be good. Aerial Smite, attack enemies. Courage cannot evade. Okay. Icicle Arrow, attack 2 enemies, inflicts freeze. Ooh. That's tasty. Brandish. Attack enemy ignores 50% target's defense. Grants the user plus 1 PP if the attack hits. Ooh. Undying Will. Activates before attacking with an active skill. Increased potency as HP decreases. Max. That's a roar. Attack all enemies. Potency increases fairy count. 30 plus 30 per fairy. Okay, and then Elemental Impetus. Activates after using an active skill against the user plus 1 AP and 1 fairy. So. Interesting. Okay, let's do a couple more of these talks. Amalia and Leia. What's Leia gonna have to say to this? Oh, Amalia. I didn't realize you were out here. Hmm? Oh, it's you. Gilbert's, my name is Leia. Right, sure. So you need something? Forgive me the sudden request, but I was wondering if you might honor me with a sparring session. A revenge match, is it? Fine by me. I hoped you would say that. Now, let us commence. Absolutely trounced. You held your own pretty well there, but it looks like I win again. Thank you for agreeing to this, Amalia. You've shown me just how far I've yet to climb. Yeah, I'm always happy to lock swords for a bit. If it makes you feel any better, that was like night and day compared to our fight at the Coliseum. You've gotten good at keeping up the pressure and didn't waste even the slightest movement. There was a real flow to it, too. Almost like a strong, steady river. Not to mention your aim. Every strike was headed straight for the gaps in my armor. It's the perfect strategy for someone your size to topple a brute like me. Do you truly mean that? To be honest, hearing such words fills me with confidence. Fills me with confidence. Especially after how easily you swatted me away when we first met. In that moment, I swore to rededicate myself to my training. I'd like to spar with you again sometime, if you wouldn't mind. Just say the word and I'm there. You have my thanks, Amalia. And with that, I take my leave. Farewell for now. Damn, better train harder if I don't want to end up on the end of her sword. Oh, shit. She got really good really fast. I need to nip that in the bud. Molly and Chloe. Oh yeah, making food for her. Easy does it. Amalia, where'd you get all that food? I didn't steal it from our stores if that's what you're worried about. Went and hunted it myself, actually. Should be enough to get me through the day. The day? But it must be half my body weight. Already told you, didn't I? A woman my size eats as much as 5 men. It's only natural when you got a body this big. Anyway, you mind cooking that up for me? Just go ahead and toss it all in one big pot. Don't worry about your fancy knife work or elaborate seasoning. Can't be taking all night with this, you know? I'll just toss some salt on top once it's finished. As long as you're sure. Though, it must be tough eating all this in one sitting. You got that right. I'd rather spend my time swinging my sword than shoving food down my throat. You really love fighting, huh? Yep. Oh, and I hope you don't think I'm just some ravenous glutton. I can be dignified too when the moment calls for it. Once I'm through getting this down, I'll gladly eat the dinner you made for the others too. With a fork and proper manners at that. After I'm done eating 5 people's worth of food, I'll eat a 6th person's, but that one will be the polite version. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of food. Yeah, what are they gonna have to talk about? Yeah, Amalia and Morden. Does Amalia drink a lot? You there, Amalia, was it? Morden, you here to pester me for mead money, I assume? Hey, now, I enjoy a drink as much as the next man, but that's not what I'm here for. It's about that sword you've got. Mind if I take a closer look? Not at all. You got better taste than I realized. Keep a grip on that thing, mind you. I'd rather not get cleaved in 2 today. Don't worry, the sword's practically part of my body. It's got a real aura to it. Intimidating, if I had to pick a word. What makes me really curious is what it's made of. Looks to me like some kind of stone, not iron. I've never felt stone like this. Think you're onto something there. Thing's been in my family for generations. I don't even think it's from Fevroth. Wherever it's from, they must have had quite some skill to cut and polish stone this hard. Anyway, we done here or what? Just a few more minutes, please. I'll buy you all the rounds you could ever want once we're done. You sure about that? I drink as much as a small army, you know. We'll see if you have the stomach to back that up. Ah, what a stunning engraving. Cut to him being out of money. Listen, I know you did a favor showing me your sword. But I didn't think you'd drain every last cask in the tavern. Hey, you're the one who offered. Now come on, I'm still thirsty. What have I gotten myself into? Yeah, every cask in the tavern. Jesus. That's a lot. Like, I don't even know how many casks they have in that tavern, but that's a lot. Interesting. So she only has #1 conversation with all her things, not even an extra with Elaine. That is interesting. Because most people at least have a second with Elaine or something. Oop, all right, what do you guys say, Unifita Scarlet? You gonna have fun girl talk? Deliveries. Cool. Let's fix up that town. Yay! Your bloodline is quite distinct. Indeed it is.
Take your time.
Relax.
Thanks for...
No problem, polar bear.
It's not easy keeping my shelves stocked, but I do what I can to make a living.
Okay. I'll help you make a living.
Thanks a million. Come on back.
Okay, station guard. Plop Amalia down.
Go on, I got this.
Scarlet in uniform. Just then, a horrible monster emerged from the blizzard, covered in thick fur from head to toe. The entire town trembled, ready to meet their fates, until they realized it was just a traveler wearing one too many coats. And that's the legend they tell every kid in Bastorius, to teach them to welcome strangers instead of fear them. That was wonderful, Unifi. Far more comforting than the horror story I was expecting. Speaking of which, I love horror stories. Do you know any? Yes, I think I do. There once was a young human maid, about your age, I'd say, who worked for an angel over in Albion. One day, while cleaning the manor, she opened a door, only to find nothing but his wings lying on the ground. You mean, without the man attached to them? Yes. Naturally, she started to wonder if all angels could remove their wings like her master had. And can they? Of course not. And what she saw on the floor was actually just a wrinkled old blanket. Hey, that's like my story with the monster. Makes you think, doesn't it? Maybe all of our fears boil down to little more than simple misunderstandings. Perhaps we can hear a tale of Dragonhold next, Well, that would be lovely, but, Scarlet? Who are you talking to? Oh, a fucking ghost just coming out of nowhere? Okay, that's... yes, ghost. Box ghost. Okay, let's come around over here. And... okay, so that's good. Yeah, that's the sigil trial. Oh yeah, don't I also have a couple questies to do? That's 75. Yeah, we got a couple treasures. And then the Elheim, but I can't do anything with that. King's Lance, Elhall. Ooh, it's a lance. Okay. Okay. So around there. And then around the middle. Not bad. Okay, I'll be able to go get those later, I think. Let's go over to here. And let's push forward with our quest. Yeah, because last time we had come over here to do this windy map and take out Baltro. Summaries of Elheim. Okay, Cleric's Bracelet. Gravekeeper Boots. Okay. Surprised there weren't more. Okay. It's gonna be another long subterranean city of Quantapelt. You going underground? Something is odd here, Unisa. I would expect enemies to bar the entrance, but there are none in sight. What fortune is this? I never dared dream you would return to us, Taras. Unharmed, but How? We hid in the shadows of the city, bided our time until Zenora's influence receded. And once their numbers began to dwindle, we struck from the darkness and recaptured it. You've done admirably. Not admirably enough, I fear. The soldiers who evaded our blades have gathered now at the Nysterion. Yet as much as it hurts to say it, we're in no condition to fight. Do be careful if you wish to pursue them. The witch's word. Okay, how much are you going to stop me from moving away? Yep. Okay. Nope. Misdirection. Alcina's familiar sources indeed. Are you sure you're prepared to face her? Alcina hopes to sell matters in Nysterion. The spire holding the ancient texts of the elves. Tower lies deep in the forest of thorns and serves as Zenora's base of operations for all of Elheim. Let's go. I'm level 23. Not too worried about this. Not too worried. Why? I have people that are over level 30. Subterranean City of Quantipelt. It's very pretty.
We've scoured the city, Taras. All of her people are safe.
It would seem even the great Zenoiran army found themselves entangled in these labyrinthian tunnels.
Thank you both. It puts my heart at ease knowing our home is unharmed. It's funny. In this moment, I'm reminded of the day you two first swore the oath as my personal guard. Rylanor, as much as I'd like to claim the honor for myself, you were the first to see Thelion's potential for excellence.
Even amidst a golden generation such as ours, his star shone brighter than any other. It was obvious he would serve you well. With a bit of training, of course.
Yes. I remember when you first introduced him to me. The poor child was too nervous to even speak a word.
Hey, man.
That was years ago, I'll have you note.
And now you stand a proud and mighty warrior. Rylanor's eye is keener than I give her credit for. But enough of the past. The Nysterion awaits, and at its apex, Alcina.
Alcina.
She is a sorceress mighty enough to see past the trickery of the Fae and slip into Elheim under her own power.
Which is
You are
impressive.
not to drop your guards at any moment.
Yes, my lady.
Yes, my lady.
We'll begin the preparations at once. Come, Ethelion.
We zooming out of here.
I've never seen such an incredible city before. The Dark Elves call this place home, you say?
It is also the seat of my Eunice's power. Let it serve as the headquarters for this campaign as well.
I thank you. But do you harbor no reservations about letting foreigners walk its halls? Humans at that.
The Liberation has been most generous with its aid, and will be needing more still in the battle to come. But it's nearly upon us. Today, we defeat that wretched Alcina, and reclaim the Nysterion in Elheim's name.
Yeah, let's go. Rylanor, a witch's word, Ethelion. Okay. Yeah, so today's stream, I'm going to try and be expeditious with the maps, just because I started late, and I don't want to go too late with the stream itself. So.
Madam Sorceress, the rebels march for our position.
Oh no!
Compose yourself, soldier. We've always known they would come, which is precisely why we've steeled ourselves for their arrival. This liberation will be no more once we're through with them.
Sure.
Now, take your stations. The time is nigh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go. The witch's void. Alright, here's the sorceress Alcina, the very woman who seized my body and thrust all of Elheim into Zenora's palm. There's no knowing what manner of cruel trick she may employ in the battle ahead. Be on your guard, Elaine. Oh, and before we go, our allies at the subterranean city there have chosen to march in the name of our mission. You're free to deploy units from there as well, if you ever feel so inclined. British command post captured. Defeat all Sigma. Okay. So... gotta be careful of those. We got 5. So... there's another deploy point. You're here. Okay. So let's... yeah, let's try and cap and clear out most of the things. So let's plop out you.
They will be ours.
Plop out you.
To the skies!
And we can plop out. Let's plop out radio.
I have to prove myself.
Okay. And then over here.
Good choice.
Berengaria.
I stand
You
ready.
can do Hasten Co. Everyone.
I won't let you down. Waits.
The path is set.
I can do it. I'm going. At your service. Understood. Nowhere is too far. At
Just
once.
go do that.
Well? Got it.
Best be careful.
Okay.
You face me.
I've got your back.
I
Providing
will do
cover.
I'll do a range assist just so he gets the XP.
Forward.
Because these guys are not going to really have any issue, I think, against a lot of them.
I'll not let up in my sight.
I'll protect
Let's
you.
just do that.
Victory grows ever closer.
Because the big shield ones are always
The time is at
some
hand.
of the
To
more
me.
annoying
What
of
do
the
you need?
enemies.
Heading there now.
Come then.
Okay. Let's go. Strike. Shove
Remember
up.
to rest.
Massive miracle. Good. Spinning edge is all I need.
Well fought.
I'm here.
Face me and be
Okay.
cut down.
You guys can go over there.
This war has taken so many from us. Friends, family, countrymen. Should we fail them here? I shall never know peace when we meet amongst the stars.
It's fine.
Oh, Faye!
Going to the fairies.
Mother Spear!
This. Good. Saint's Blade. High swing.
Cut you in two! Yeah?
Ow.
The Fae shield us!
Heal.
I did it!
Good.
Dead and buried. At your service. Understood. I stand ready.
Nope.
They won't escape.
God, 1,110 damage.
We march. The path is set. You face me.
Okay.
With me.
Edge. Such a good move. No wonder it's his last attack move that he gets. Spinning edge. No, spin to
Victory
win.
grows ever closer.
This is for you, Mom. I'm going.
The time is at hand. Onward for the liberation.
I'm
Okay.
no mercy.
Do that. Do some magical assist.
Be healed. Yeah. Protect us.
Yeah, the combat is now getting to a point where it's like, okay, I am comfortable with all my squads to the point where I don't need to like move people around every combat to try and minimize damage. Cause it's like, yeah, no, I think where they are is almost always going to be the best place for them to be.
Training's paid off. It seems you.
Whereas at the start of the game, it was like, okay, I need to like continuously
Nowhere is
juggle
too
back
far.
and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Who would be best where? Okay.
At once.
Out of my way.
Okay, let's just skip that because we know how it goes. Training rain and all that.
That's what you get. Just tell me what to do. Got it.
You're nothing.
Okay, do that. You're gonna take a while.
Victory is ours.
Okay.
I stand ready. Understood. Looks I'll like I take made it off it. your hands. Nowhere is too far.
Valor skills. Hasten call again.
I can do this. At your service. At once.
Don't mean to alarm you, your eyes, but members on the verge of being captured. You can buy a stone. Yeah, that's fine.
In service of the royal family.
Judgment shall strike. Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
We march.
Go.
I'll not go easy on you.
Skip that.
May the Father watch over us. You'll not be disappointed.
I'll not fail you.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
Hopefully.
We'll never lose.
That's fine.
Never in doubt. They won't escape. Loud and clear.
The path is set.
Okay.
No mercy.
No issues. Yeah, 'cause
Dead
this
and
time I'm just
buried.
trying to get up to
Nowhere is too far.
there.
Now then,
That.
the time is at hand. Onward. Your villainy ends.
I've got your back.
Assist. Okay, this one should be relatively quick, painless and easy.
Forward.
Because his double spin will likely. Yeah, there we go.
My magic is yours.
Only needs to hit one of his swings, just because the Griffin Knights don't have very high HP
Like noon.
uh,
I'll help.
stats, so it's like okay, they're depending mostly on their dodge.
Fine job.
A fine bout.
I can do it. Heading there now. In the name of the liberation.
To me.
This is for you, Mom.
Valor skills.
The time is at hand.
Yeah, we can use some more of this and
March.
fun stuff.
Well
We
fought.
should be rid of this place.
Saves me having
Come
to use a stamina
I've got your back.
on these guys. Is all it does.
With me.
So might as well, right? Boink. Yay! Oh,
Fine
cool.
bout.
Their squad is up there.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I can do it. I'm going.
Tis ours now.
Was that enough really to... Yeah, that was enough
We
to
march.
take them out. Very funny.
Onward.
This is for you, Mom. Heading there now.
The time is at hand.
Deploy.
Just tell me if anyone needs. I'll help however I can.
As expected.
You won't make this mistake twice.
Go.
Ignorant fool. Just tell me what to do. Got it.
Merciful Rain.
Do you need a healer? I understand.
God, going so
Your
fast.
villainy ends here. A fine bout.
Okay. Easy enough. Let's do this.
The
Throw
time is
out
at
some
hand.
nice little arrow rain, so I don't even need to deal with them.
Well fought.
We should be rid of this place.
Oh no, arrow rain. Ooh, did not real. Oh yeah, because you're flying.
My wings may fail, but my spirit holds firm.
Okay. Other skills, heal 2.
You have my thanks. Any who bar my path must perish.
Yeah, let's do that. Fight
I'll
actually
never
got
hold
heal.
myself back. Witness the might of an angel. I depart. Best be careful.
Okay, can you not?
I stand ready. Sir.
Okay,
Blasphemous
do
fool.
that. Good.
May
Out
the
of
Father
there.
watch over us.
They won't escape. What next?
That.
We march. To me.
Okay, rain. Plop you
We march.
there. So you arrived at last, and you were kind enough to bring my vessel and the ring as well. Come then, I'll return the favor with the sting of my magic. I think, was I kind enough
Awaiting
to...
your command.
Not
As
really.
you wish.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
Well,
Yeah, Eltolins is over there.
they won't escape.
Valor. Teleport. Doink.
Stronger than ever.
34, 30, 34, 30.
I'll not
You
go
do
easy on you.
that.
To protect those who can't
Nice
protect
level.
Don't even think about messing
I
with
need
me.
to rest my wings a moment. Witness the might of an angel.
Now then.
What do you want now?
Well, moving out.
What do you need? Right.
What is it? I'll do
I
it.
have arrived.
I'm here.
The time is at hand.
You're
Okay.
nothing.
Do that. Give me good heals.
It seems you've misjudged me.
Heals.
At your service. Understood.
Okay.
No mercy.
Do that. We need to watch the fights when we know what the end result is going to be.
I stand ready. At once.
There we go. So basically, I just want to try and get as many of the forts as possible. Because that's just
I'll
bonus.
take it off your hands.
We march.
Okay, you do this. Arrow rain real quick. And you're gonna use Royal Order.
Excellent.
I'm in their firing range.
That's fine.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
That. Okay.
Come then.
Providing
Range,
cover. I'll tend to your
healing.
wounds.
And then Liquid Fortune would be pointless against these guys. Just because I'm 6 levels over them generally. So yeah, let's just do this. Hello.
You look so very much like him, boy.
Yeah? About my grandpa that you had the hots for?
Remember to rest.
Welcome.
Ominous wall.
No further.
Edge.
And I!
Suits.
You won't hurt my friends.
Oh no. You can't get me.
Use it well. We can do this!
Enough
Oh,
men.
Wild Rush. Bronte's down. Suit. Row shot. Gotta love the critical for 0.
Let me.
Which is surprising given that it's a flying unit. Probably had like a shield or something on it. Aqua Venom.
I'll restore you.
Spinning Edge. There we go. Hit both 43s. That's nice.
Adorable.
Victory is
Oh.
assured!
Something like that. Wow, you're really holding yourself up. Here, call.
Is that better?
Getting assists. Analogos. He's finally up to 30 with the rest. Nice. 515.
My bowstring grows tauter.
Let's go. Icicle Arrow. Attack 2 enemies. Inflicts freeze. Tougher than you look, I see. But I fear it's not enough. Ah. With the tower's magic, I'm able to heal any wound you dare inflict upon me. Now then, this will make a fine backdrop for our next battle. Come and catch me if you can.
Victory grows ever closer.
You know. Okay, you... Can you teleport? Probably not.
I can do it.
Just tell me what to do.
I wish I didn't teleport you.
I understand.
I've arrived. The time is at hand.
Oh, can I not?
That was easy. I'll be taking this. I'll help however I can.
Draw.
I'm just
Spirits
waiting
are
for now.
high. To me.
Draw.
Onward.
This is for you, Mom. I'm
Draw.
going.
Just a moment. Morale soars.
Bye then.
Our spirits are high.
Got it.
Actually,
Well?
you
Moving out.
over there.
Just tell me what to do.
Deploy.
The day will be ours.
Deploy. Do I have any other flying-ish units?
I'll not fail you. Very well.
Draw.
You'll not be disappointed.
Okay.
I depart.
At your service. I stand ready. Understood.
Going
Nowhere
over
is too
there.
far.
Oh,
I stand ready.
come on, dude, get over there.
At once.
That
At your service.
there. Hasten call.
Victory awaits.
What I will do is I will deploy
I have to
radio
prove myself. Nowhere is too far.
Prim over
Just
here.
tell me if anyone needs healing. What is it? setting off. Do you need a healer?
Okay, come on.
I'll do it.
Really wish they
Out
had
of my way.
smart enough tracking to not just go through the.
That's what you
Just
get.
go straight through the stuff.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
They won't escape. Got it.
I depart for now.
In the name of the liberation,
Okay.
I stand ready. Understood.
Pull off. A little bit. Arrow rain.
We march.
Go. Each of your victories is as meaningless as the last. As long as I draw magic in the Tower of Thorns, every battle will undoubtedly reach the same futile conclusion. Okay.
Done.
You face me.
Yeah, let's go in. Anything new to say?
How long can you sustain this little charade?
Quite long, frankly. Given that I'm going to be ending this fight with more life than I started with.
Steady now. Kneel.
And it's not like you've changed your squad. Like, like if I was able to beat you before, I should be able to beat you again now. Surprised that her squad didn't change.
Enough.
Together now.
Good. Aqua Venom? Oh no. You can't do anything. He has debuff immunity.
I'll help.
Cool.
Like
And
new.
heal everyone there.
Take
You
some.
do selfless heal.
Fine job.
Everyone heals. I'm not seed yet. Oh god, do you understand? This persistence will only delay your intervention. Damn it, we can barely even lay a finger on her. If we don't do something quick, this fight is as good as lost. Have you noticed anything about Luciana's movements, Elaine? Seems she's only traveling to the gates leading to the Tower of Thorns. She said herself, the tower's magic is what lets her heal. And our focus all align now with Luciana, but the gate she's like to travel toward. That would be the eastern gate here, and the northern gate here. We claim them both, and she have nowhere left to run. Precisely. Turn your attention to the gates before going after us. Okay, so I need to have someone on the gates before.
Just tell me what to do.
Okay. So. Yeah, I'll have you go post up there.
They won't escape. Loud and clear.
Go do that. You do
Onward.
that, and
At your service. Sir,
you do that.
I'm here. I arrived. What do you want now?
Come then.
Just fucking bodied it. Yeah, have a ballista shot, you bitch.
Victory grows ever closer.
Okay. See, I thought it was gonna be more of a okay. Every time we beat her, she travels to another one of them, not
What is it? I understand. I'll help however I can.
not the way that it's actually going.
I appreciate it. Done.
Okay.
By the Father's will.
For the liberation.
Okay, let's go. So I don't have to worry. Oh, you have a this time you have a different squad. How long must we continue this little charade? You must be growing so very bored with this. Why don't I put you out of your misery instead?
Just tell me what to do.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for the offer, though.
They won't escape.
There we go.
You
This
won't
should
make
be
this mistake twice.
not too worried about this squad.
Come then, if you dare. I'll bury you and that cursed ring alike. It appears I've underestimated you, but I'll do so no longer. Our duel draws to a close, and and only I shall emerge alive.
Yeah, sure, you can say that.
You have quite the way with magic. I'll grant you that. But will it work on me, I wonder?
Nope.
We'll find out in a moment, elf. A bout between master and student, is it? Fine then. Show me how much you've grown.
I will. And when I defeat you, you'll tell me exactly why you're doing this.
Whoa.
Healing you. I'll go first.
Cast.
Your final
Trinity
steps
Rain.
draw near.
Quick Impetus. Trinity Rain. Sources Connection.
No further.
Oh no, Cursed Trail.
No time to stand around.
Aw, damn. I was really worried. Was I gonna win? Resist as much as you want. It won't change anything. Aha. The gate. But how? Can't stay here with these heavy wounds. Going to the tower now, huh? Lady doesn't know when she's lost. Let's give pursuit a lane. Carnelian pendant. Nice.
Ignorant fool.
Yeah, so it's really just cap all. Okay. If I'd known that, I could have done that a lot faster. Okay. 200% renown S rank. Nice. And that should help with getting more honors.
Your treachery ends here, Alcina. Tell me, Master, why have you aligned yourself with Zenoira?
I doubt you'll believe what I have to say. I used to wield my magics for Cornea, same as you. And in her time of need, I rushed to Elenia's aid. I could do no different for His Majesty's daughter. But everything changed when I witnessed the magic they bore. The power to restore the dead. You see, all that I did was for King Gerard. Leave our pursuers to me, my liege. As long as you live on, that is enough.
Nonsense! I refuse to flee if it means renouncing you in the process. Watch out!
Ah! Gerard! Pay for that!
Really should have held up that shield.
No! Poison!
Such dire tragedy, leaving his young Elenia alone in this world.
I never expected the sacred blade of Cornea to fall so pitifully.
Rumor mongers.
The prior king and his wife are furious from what I've heard.
That witch always was His Majesty's favorite. It's the only reason she kept her job. But there are countless others ready to rise from academies and take her place.
I doubt you'll have a single friend in this world ere long.
And so, I intended to use Zenoira's magic to impart his soul into Elaine's body. I even kept Galerius far from Palavian shores in order to see His Majesty's vessel live on. All of it. For him.
You can't really believe he'd be happy, being revived under such circumstances.
No, it was a fool's errand, as you say. But I would bear even the harshest reprimand if it meant hearing his voice just one more time. To speak with him again, even for a moment.
Welcome to the Royal Tomb.
Rest well, Master.
Rip. The witch's word, Alcina Gerard. Yeah, that's sad. See, it is all the more surprising that, like, she was so devoted and yet was not even Gerard's, like, wife.
Prince Elaine,
Palin spelled palace.
I must thank you, on behalf of the entire elven race.
No problem.
Had you and your company not come to these lands, we would surely be languishing beneath Zenoira's iron fist even now.
Pshaw, it's fine.
The war we fight is not for Cornea alone. And victory is but a distant dream until all who suffer under Zenoira's tyranny rise in song as one.
Yeah.
Yet even were that
Rise
not
in
the
song.
case, we would come to your defense every time.
Victory screech.
Elaine. Ah, yes.
Oh, my tummy is full.
Have you found any texts bearing mention of the Ring of the Unicorn?
I had too many bangers and mash
We
for dinner.
have. However,
Went to an Irish place. It was delicious.
allow me. The room that housed them was ransacked, set ablaze by the look of it.
Oh no.
The ancient tomes were badly burned.
Well, god damn it.
But be at ease. The passages we need were still legible.
Convenient.
The Ring of the Unicorn will be restored to its true strength only once the Rite of Covenant has been performed.
Oh?
And is this rite described anywhere?
It is. According to the texts, all you have to do is go to the altar and offer up the Ring of the Maiden to a chosen companion.
Oh.
Not sure that's a ring we've got.
Indeed. It is a treasure passed down through generations by the Turanos of Elheim. And now, I'd like you to have it.
Interesting.
Are you certain you wish to part with such a precious artifact?
Beyond certain.
This ring is the only chance we have of stopping Galerius. It wouldn't do to keep that to ourselves, now would it?
Hmm.
Huh. Guess that's everything. All we gotta do now is head to that altar and have ourselves a ritual.
Yes, but its location is sadly lost to us. Trapped behind burnt words and cindered pages.
I feel like I really should have tried to read, memorize, or make extra copies at least.
It wouldn't be easy. Not like we've got a choice, though. Come on, Elaine. Let's get to hunting.
Hold just a moment. We wish to accompany you and join the battle for a free Thevris.
Damn well better.
In truth, we owe you an immeasurable debt after everything you've done for our people.
Mm-hmm. Welcome
And
to the
while
army.
this can't truly be considered fair repayment, I ask that you let us aid you as best we can.
Elheim will never be safe as long as Zenoira exists. We know that all too well now. 10 years ago, we turned a blind eye to their designs in order to preserve our peace. And that very peace was the price we paid. We won't make that mistake again. Not this time.
With resolve that strong, we would be mad to refuse. You're always welcome amongst our ranks. Glad to make it official. Now come on, we've got places to be. Is something the matter?
Yeah, what's up?
I look forward to our time together, Prince.
Okay, Rosalinda. Okay. Just giving him that side eye. Be like, hey. Yeah, what's up? Damn, that's a lot. 24, jeez. Charm of Land and Sea. I does Hammer, Raven Knight. Witch's Word. Completely. Yeah, okay. Ring of the Maiden. It's great we got our hands on the Ring of the Maiden and all, but what are we gonna do with it? Not even Aunt Linda knows where we've got to go next. The altar of the unicorn and maiden is out there somewhere, Lex. Tis only a matter of time until we find it. Could it truly be that simple? Scarlet? Do you recall the altar in the forest on Polevia? The one near the cathedral? How could I forget? We used to play hide and seek there as children. Well, I was responsible for keeping it clean, and it now occurs to me that might just be the place we're looking for. That would be some coincidence. Not like we got any other leads, though. So come on, Polevia's waiting for us. Unicorn and maiden. Yay!
We've managed to reclaim some key positions in Elheim and drive Zenoira out of the region almost entirely.
Baller.
We're making some good progress here. Let's keep it up.
Yeah. Albion.
Indeed. Now, this is the state of Fevrith at present.
Looking good.
Where to next, then?
I mean, we're already in Pistorius.
What of Pistorius to the north? Compared to the other nations of Fevrith, we know little about their current standing. We may assume Zenoira has a stranglehold on the region, yet it will be difficult to gauge how tight until we set foot there ourselves. If you would make for their snowbound land, we must head north, past the walled city of Euquit.
Euquit? Do you quit here? Because it's too difficult. I've already been to Bastoria. I wonder, like, you could do all of Bastoria's before finishing Elf Place. Like, you could. Like, it would be difficult. Or not necessarily difficult, but it would be odd, but you could. Okay, station a guard. I do not have deliveries. Armor.
We don't get many customers here.
Thunderous.
Please, have a look around.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Thorn. Okay, PP, but HP down.
Stay.
Okay.
Human customers down here? Odd. I mean, welcome in.
Odd, but okay.
Like,
okay. Over here. Lessman, hire. Let's buy a couple of these.
they're mine now. They're mine now.
Okay, and we'll get. Yeah, this costs 30.
Let me take it from here.
Sounds good.
Let me take it from here.
Okay, you got it. Actually, promote. Yeah, let's promote some people.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
Got it. Prim. Looking good.
I think I've gotten a little better at this.
Chloe, you know what? Chloe can get boosted.
Take notes, Lex.
Hone Spear, Calm with Piercing Strike. Okay. Yeah, let's do Aramis. 2 swords.
I'll not let pride cloud my judgment.
Slash. Okay. Then let's expand units. Yeah, let's expand yours for right now, and then the honors will be useful for later. Okay. Let's pop. Oh yeah, because I also still, I still have several people that I don't have anything for. 97. So much. Okay. Elaine and Athelion. Well, I'm aware that Rosalinda's palace lies underground. What about you, Athelion? Have you spent much of your life beneath the surface as well? I have. Until I joined our personal guard, I had little reason to leave our subterranean city, so I almost never did. The only light I ever saw was the orange hue of a magic lantern, or the occasional moonbeam filtering in through the entrance to the cavern. As a child, the sun was always more of a concept than an actual entity which existed in my world. It is difficult to imagine, in all truth. No, the race of Fevrith has most of their population consigned to a life secluded within the earth. Maybe not, but it has its benefits. For one, the insular nature of our cities means few invaders think to attack. And those that do often end up lost in a maze of corridors. I can only assume that's why Zenora went after Laurel instead. Cruel twist of fate indeed. Life was good before they turned up, you know? When I was just a child, Terra Rosalinda would leave the city every now and then to travel the various regions of Elheim. And when she returned, she would tell us all the most incredible tales of the outside world. I can still remember the wonder that filled my heart with every word. The more I listened, the more certain I grew in my dream for the future. To accompany Terra Rosalinda on the journey she recounted. To stand in her defense should the need ever arise. Which is why you now serve in her personal guard. Exactly. And though I don't like to admit it, I always used to think of her as a sister to me, rather than any kind of dark elf royalty. I swear to you, Lane, never again will the shadow of Zenora hang over this nation. No matter what happens in the course of this war, I'll always be there to protect Terra Rosalinda with my very life, if I must. Okay. Someone who is devoted. Okay. Rosalinda and Athelia. A lot of our Dark Elf people. Making sense. Nice work today, Athelian. You never cease to impress me. Thank you, Terrace. Before we head back, would you mind if I have a word? Oh, I'm not used to getting requests from you, of all people. What is it, then? A matter of the heart? Don't be absurd. Too bad. Well, go on. Do you remember the stories you used to tell me when I was still just a boy? The tales of your travels beyond our city walls. How could I forget? You always pretend not to pay attention, but it was obvious you were hanging on to my every word. I didn't think you had noticed. With the way your ears twitched in enthusiasm, it was impossible not to. I'm sorry. Go on. The truth of the matter is, those stories were an inspiration. I often dreamt of a day I would leave the city myself as your loyal guardian. And now you've made that dream a reality, Terrace. I couldn't be more grateful for that. You needn't thank me, Athelian. It was only through your own effort that such feats were possible. In fact, I should be thanking you for providing me a peace of mind that few others can. Your words honor me. Speaking of stories, I was actually planning to share a few with the local children after we got back to town. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. Me, Terrace? I would be glad to, though I can't say I'll make for the best storyteller. Just have confidence, and I'm sure they'll love it. Now come, we shouldn't keep them waiting. But of course. Nice. Gotta go entertain the children. You never know who would be inspired to be the next great person.
We don't get many customers here. Please,
Three
have a
enemies
look
of
around.
magic. Nocturnal Impetus. Lapis Pendant. I'll buy one of them. No Plume. Nope. Don't think I need it. Yeah.
Good choice. Stay.
I just need the...
Human customers down here? Odd. I mean, welcome in.
103. Yeah, let me get my
Appreciate.
get my stuff out. Tavern.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
What can I get started for you?
Sumptuous Egg Benedict. Tender herb roasted chicken. We need to do sumptuous. We need some sumption. Ramona, do you have any? Fran? Oh yeah, I didn't with Monica. Where's Fran? Fran and Shirley. That'll work. Give me my eggs Benedict. Don't know if I've ever had eggs Benedict. Oh.
Shall we?
How delicious. I suggest you try this. A great meal with great company. Do come back.
Will do. You sound very tempting, lady. You sound like someone that's like totally into that shit. Station guard here.
It's not a problem.
So we still need to go up and around over there and over there, but should be fine. Station a guard.
Not a problem.
Come on. All these thorns getting in my way. Thorny vine. Sounds about right. Who even are you? Get out of here. Damn, didn't think I see the rebels all the way out here. For Silver Pelt. Oh, it should be fast. Okay. There we go. Yeah, because I want to find all the remaining battles so I can just kind of clear out Elfland. Hello? sanctuary is quiet, absent even the size hint. Let's first make the healthier come in, then we combine it. Okay. Cool. Too much by liberation. Here, use this rose branch. Cool. Or rose brooch. Okay. This is the only port in all Elm that'll get you to Albion. I'm not letting you take it away from me. Bye for Linokia. Linokia. I'm not letting you take this port from me, even though you can demolish me real easy like. Okay, that's level 30. That's kind of meant to tell you, hey, you're not at this point yet. You're not ready to go. To Albion. Which, I mean, frankly, pretty decent way to kind of block you out. Okay, hey, how's it going? Let's do it. This one should be quick. It should just be a one-town fight, I would imagine. Man close. Yeah, there. Yeah, you know, let's just... Yeah.
Good choice. Well, on your guard.
Oh, Jesus.
Not sure how much more I can take.
Okay.
Moving
Drop.
out. Heading back.
Excuse me. Did not go the way I was expecting it to.
I stand ready.
Valor. Bison.
I can do this. Nowhere is too far.
Can I just go around?
Understood. Best be careful.
Totally can.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
Oh, that's great. Now I can just whoop, go around all the enemies. Thank you, flying units. Oh no. Good. Come on, someone hit that thief. Please. Poison cure. Dude. There we go.
Better keep this going.
Oh, you guys are on level 26, so that was
Dead and buried.
that was a good fight. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Paraguay. Yeah, can't just. Yeah, unfortunately, if I had still had like a hammer to like smack the things down, I think that it would have gone a bit different with Berengaria. Probably still wouldn't have gone as fast, but it will work just the same. Honors, tunic, weapons. Thanks for the help, humans. Normally it would be our responsibilities, but hey, shit happens. Armor.
We don't get many customers here. Please, stay.
Human customers down here? Odd. I mean, appreciate the business.
Okay. You know, I don't need to waste the guard stations there. Lane and Rosalinda, what's going on? Boom! Ah! Please don't scare me like that when I'm reading, Rosalinda. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself, seeing you standing there all defenseless. It's odd, though. You seemed nothing like this when first we met. Like what? Well, friendly, I suppose. You struck me more as a formal princess than one who would play tricks on her commander. You're awfully cute when you're flustered. It's simply that the more we spend time together, the more I want to learn about who you really are. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of who I really am, too. well, I can't fault your logic. Unless you're saying you liked me better before. You're standing rather close to me, Rosalinda. Is there something wrong with that? Not as such. No, it's only that it's impossible to read with my book covered in your shadow. Ah, yes, you're reading. Perhaps I wouldn't mind joining you in that venture myself. But don't worry, I'll make certain I don't obstruct your view. So much for my quiet afternoon. Okay, so Rosalinda is into Elaine. You can definitely understand that. I mean, who wouldn't be? I mean, hey, it's just the standard. You join Elaine's royal harem. That's the way it works. It just is the way it is. And this Therion was born ages long past, a distant time, even for us elves. I was just to land the man of the ancient Texan stored in the Styrian have now been lost to us. My failure in stopping the enemy, cleaning the tower, bringing the guys, maybe if you had so many ancient, very valuable texts, maybe you should have made duplicates and hid them somewhere that was not big fucking tower that people would probably want to invade. Like, going to be real with you guys, I think maybe, just maybe, it was lack of planning, lack of forethought on your parts. It wasn't that thing with, like, ancient Alexandria in Egypt where it was, like, any book that came into port, the government would just take, and they would keep the original, but, and they would make a copy of it and give the copy back to whoever brought the book into port.
Just don't expect too much.
I think that was it. I'm like, okay, I get the idea. You want to have like a copy of each book, but I mean, like, bro, why do you guys get to keep the original? Why don't I get to keep the original? Why do you? You're the ones who made the copy. Like, who's to say you made the copy as good as the original existed? Like, why do you? Like, what the fuck, man? You just took my shit, made a copy, and then left me with it. It's like, bro, come on. Okay. Let's go. Hello there. Face enemies. Oh no, whatever shall I do? God, that was a lot of... There we go. Hire. Good. Oop. Wait here a moment, I'll see if there's any star iron left within. Give me that star iron. Still don't know what it's really used for, but I have a feeling that at some point I will. Shard. Elaine and Ralenor. Show 74%, so I need a little bit more of this place. But I got Spectre carving, Cerberus carving, Fairy carving, and then Golem carving. Okay, so now I can do this area's special quest. What is your involvement with Terra Rosalinda? I demand an answer, now. I'm not certain what you mean. Forgive me, I didn't intend to take such a forceful tone of voice. It's simply that she seems to have grown rather smitten with you. Yo. And as her attendant, it's my duty to determine if you're truly suited to... to determine what it is you think of her. If pressed for an answer, I would say she's a fine ally indeed in the fight against Nora. And? What else? You want more? In that case, I suppose she does stand somewhat close to me at times. Yet she tends to speak softer than most everyone else, so I think it only natural that she draws nearer to me. Unless perhaps there's a deeper reason than that. How very interesting. You are dense. Tenacity of will to command an army alone, tinged with the slight touch of vulnerability. If this is the man Terra Rosalinda has chosen, then so be it. I approve. Approve of what, exactly? Nothing you need to worry yourself over. I thank you for the assistance, Elaine. And I hope you can find it in your heart to appease my lady's wishes, for nothing could bring me greater joy. I'm not certain I understand what just happened. Elaine. He's too busy fighting a war to comprehend the inner workings of a lady's mind. Okay, so the ancient, nope, wrong. There, okay, Fairy, Cerberus, Spectre, Golem. Fairy, Cerberus, Spectre, Golem. Fairy, Cerberus, Spectre, Golem. Fairy, Cerberus, Spectre, Golem. Fairy. Okay. Cerberus. Cerberus. Spectre. Okay. Golem has been taunting me for a while, because you get that so early, and yet it's the last one in the chain. Probably why they did that. Golem Hunt, okay. So it does bring back. King's Lance, Elhull, Honors, Warfunds. Okay, what is this King's Lance? Character list. Let's come over here. You got Black Iron Spear. King's Lance, Elhull. All stats +5. Definitely not bad. And it also adds magic attack to it, so that would make it better against stuff. Magic events, yeah, and that's what gives Thunderous Thrust, so I'd rather not lose that. And that's what gives Freezing Thrust. Are there any? Yeah, I guess if I were going to give it, it would have to be someone that stands and uses a lance, or like Chloe or Clive. Yeah, I'll just do Clive, because I feel like that makes the most sense. Yeah, his physical attack goes down, but he gains magic. It's like a net positive, 9 + 18, and all stats go up by 5, so there's definitely worse things in the world to have as a squad. Okay, so in terms of fights, that's Advanced Trial 1. That's Battle for Hildy. Battle for Lineku. Have I done Advanced Digital Trial 1? What ones haven't? Advanced 1. I have not done Advanced 1. So let's go do that. Because that should be relatively easy to do. Okay. Because now I'm at a point, liberation, go there. Okay, good. Deploy Berengaria.
Good choice.
Go. You deploy. Go.
I stand ready.
Valor, hasten call, go.
Victory
Thanks.
awaits.
They won't escape.
Go.
Got it. Out of my way.
Fight.
Never in doubt.
Okay.
Well, loud and clear.
Go.
We'll never lose.
Yeah, we will never lose. There's little doubt in my mind. We're doing over 1,000 damage.
You won't make this mistake twice.
Yep.
Never in doubt.
Ah.
Out of my way. Ignorant fool.
Okay.
Just tell me what to do.
Absorb. There we go. Just to make sure.
This mistake twice.
Good. And there's
This is nothing.
military expertise. Good. Yeah, because I do have more of those books. And honestly, getting someone to level 50 does not seem all that crazy. Because if I can get someone to level 42, then I can just use my, 8 books that give levels. Phantom Knight Sword, do skill. Fascinating. We've earned our reward. Yeah. Okay. What was that item I just got? Phantom Knight Sword. Phantom attack. Attack selling enemy inflicts PP minus. Ooh, and this is a full magic sword. That's interesting. Huh. Full magic sword. Would that be useful in any of my... I feel like it could be useful. Hildy. Let's go. Not too worried about this. Similarly. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Good choice.
To the skies. Nowhere is too far.
Here. Hasten call.
Better keep moving. Well? Moving out. Out of my way.
Couldn't even see the,
That's what you get.
No mercy. It seems you've misjudged me.
We'll never lose.
That's...
Never in doubt.
At your service. At once. I'm in their firing range.
That worked.
On your guard.
There's two.
No
worried.
mercy.
Okay. Yeah, just do that. Yep, easy enough to cap the town. No problems. Yep, just send them through. Send Berengaria to just kind of clear out a whole bunch of them, and then send the flyers to go directly. Easy peasy. Save progress. Yeah, sure. And now I have enough to, I think, expand, not my final squad, but I mean the final one that like I actively use. Although I won't put anyone in it just yet. My town used to be so brave before Sonora showed up. Thank you for saving us from them. Here you go. Have your town back. You're welcome. Semblance of normality. Armor.
May fortune bring what you seek among my quality wares.
Quick cover. Circle heal. Major HP dot. Remove all of target debuff. Oh, but it's a charge heal. I feel like a charge heal is not great.
Greetings, human. Let me know what strikes your fancy.
I thought we should do designated ally facility. Sure, I'll buy a couple of those.
Me.
Station of guard. No, I'm gonna hold back because I can guarantee that I do not have nearly enough people in general to be able to do everything or put people everywhere. So it's probably more worth it to hold back to some degree. Rosalinda and Raylanor. It was rather strange not having you around in recent times, Raylanor. You're usually at my side morning, noon, and night, after all. And with Etalinda and Ithilien long since lost to me as well, I'd hazard to say it was the longest time I'd spent alone in decades. Forgive me for abandoning you in such a manner, Taras. Please, don't apologize. I'm not blaming you for it, by any means. I'm simply saying I was lonely without you. That, and I know you lured Zenora away in order to protect me. Indeed I did. There are no means too far in securing your safety. Though at times I wish the enemy had merely cut me down rather than make me their puppet. At least then I would never have turned my blade on you. All that time I spent praying for your safety, and this is how you repay me? If you're going to say anything, I'd much prefer to hear how glad you are to return to my service. And that should be a given, Taras. There is no place else in all of Fevrith I would rather be. And yet I'll continue to bear the dishonor of betraying you for as long as I live. You know, Raylanor, you're far too serious for your own good. Aww. It's like hearing a friend in close confidence say, I would rather be dead than having ever turned my blade on you. And it's like, bitch, you didn't turn your blade on me. You wouldn't be here right now. Stop being such a drama queen. Okay, so let's boost you to 5. I'm not gonna put anyone in the squad right now. What I am going to do is I am going to go into unit formation because I did notice you can have 4, which means you don't have a person in you right now. Yeah, I guess she would have been a nice squad for a Lance user, but let's plop Unify in there. I have a feeling Unify, like I see her in a lot of the squads in the Colosseum, so I presume that she is good. It's just a matter of actually figuring out exactly what I want to use. Okay, let's go. So this will give us a boat to here. We need to go there. Your advanced 2. I mean, that's a quest I could do. That's a bridge, but I presume we don't have enough of the things for the bridge just yet, because I still need to move out and around over in that direction. Could also do that and go up there. Chances are both work. That's probably the main one. And I think that that would get me a person, a party member. But it is 8:49 right now, so let's do this advanced one. Werewolf, Werefox, and then I will go do the other elf one. Command post captured, enemy command post. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, let's do Berengari's unit.
Good choice.
Let's do Brand's
To
unit.
the skies! Nowhere is too far.
Let's do Hasten Call.
Thanks.
Victory awaits!
They won't escape. Got it.
I stand ready.
Let's
Sir.
go this way. Hide.
Best be careful.
Okay.
You're nothing.
That's
Dead and buried.
good enough. The bonuses.
Nowhere is too far. Understand?
Oh, there's a ballista. I need
Out
to
of my way.
take that out.
That's what you get.
At your service, sir.
Oop.
No mercy.
That's fine. Combat actually helps me
Let's see
a little
just
bit.
higher stick. Gotta keep it. 'Tis the fruit of my labor. Face me and be cut down. Victory is ours. I stand
Okay,
ready.
you need
At
to go
once.
back there.
Moving
I'll
out.
take it off your hands.
Okay.
We'll never lose.
Quickly just go down.
Ignorant fool.
At your service.
Valor skill.
Just tell me what to do. Loud and clear.
Down, but you don't take any
No mercy.
combat
Dead and buried.
because of you.
You won't make this mistake twice. That's what you get. They're at, well, moving out. All ours. Just tell me what to do. Loud and clear. Well,
That's Vital Absorb.
out of my way. Ignorant fool.
Yeah.
Just tell me what to do.
So there's me. Do that. Coming in.
We'll never lose.
36. Good.
Never in doubt.
Z, military treatise times 7. I'm surprised that no one. Surprised that there was no attempt to take with that. I was expecting there to be like an invisible enemy or whatever in the forest at the start. That would be like, oh, I'm gonna go try and cap the base, but it didn't. Fan my shield, do acuity. Fascinating reward. More sigils. A whole bunch of materials. Items. Sort order acquired. Phantom Knight Shield. No defense, no guard rate. Guard finish with 25 magic defense. What the hell? Weird. Okay. Good. Okay, Alheim Sanctuary. Yeah, I'll these there. God, Unicorn Overlord, Unicorn Overlord. Like, the thing is, I could just, it was so nice getting all that XP on Berengaria's unit. Like, level 35, man. Like, her squad is just able to demolish so easily. Because I did that one map with her, and it was just, yo, Liquid Fortune, Royal Order, Liquid Fortune, Royal Order, just getting her so much bonus XP. Oh, it's awesome. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's do.
The day will be ours.
Nowhere is too far.
Stronger than ever.
Let's do.
To me.
I stand ready.
Why are you guys so powerful?
Understood.
You face me.
Okay.
Well fought. Your villainy ends here.
Okay.
Victory grows
Good.
ever closer. The time is at hand. Onward.
At your service.
Good choice.
Come then.
Okay. And one tap you.
They won't escape. Got it.
I stand ready. Sir.
You face
Okay.
me. There's always more to learn.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Yeah.
Out of my way. Ignorant
Go,
fool.
you guys just die on Berengaria. No problems.
That's what you get.
Face me and be cut down.
By the star's guidance.
Good.
We march.
This goes Arrow Rain.
On my honor as a
Good.
knight. The time is at hand. To me.
Okay.
Your villainy ends here.
Easy. 3 really good squads, no problem. Just cutting them off at the head. No issues whatsoever. That's what we like to see.
In my sights.
Ah, come on, you can't be missing that. There we go. Yeah, you did this.
We can do this.
Good. Wild thrust. Bonk. Oh, shot. Bastard's cross. Oh, yeah, bastard crossed me. Spinning edge. Boom,
Is
boom.
that better? I'll help.
Spin to win. Do it. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yeah, because that was level 30, so. Yeah. I mean, none of them leveled, so we're going to Albion. I imagine the enemies there are about level 30 or in the 30s, so that'll be where I can get some more XP. Because what I presume in terms of order of operations, it's Drakenhold, Elheim, Bastorius, Albion. However, I did half Drakenhold, half Elheim, rest of Drakenhold, like half of Pistorius. Then the rest of the time also did one of the End Cornea maps, and now I'll be able to go into good chunk of Albion, and then just finish up Bastarus or Pistorius. Like, oh yeah, I get you. This is pretty good. I really like the openness of it. You must be a Liberation. I heard so much about. Thank you for coming all this way. Feel much safer known around. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's a lot of things that I just did. So that means I should be able to do a few more. Elaine and Scarlet. Yeah, what's going on here? Is everything okay, Scarlet? You seem rather irritated over something. Oh, just thinking of all the attractive women you've been taking into the Liberation lately. And men, don't forget. We need as many fighters as are willing to join, regardless of their gender. Fighters who you clearly feel deserve your attention far more than I do. So you are upset. Not really, and I'm not jealous either, if that's what you're thinking. But with how long we've known each other, it almost doesn't seem fair that you keep leaving me out. If you ever wish to talk, you're free to insert yourself into any conversation I'm having. Everyone would be pleased to see you, I'm sure. That's not what I... Why are you standing so close to me? Do you remember the little forest on Polevia? Much like this one? We often used to gaze upon it, its many inhabitants, always careful to keep our distance. Of course, Joseph warned us not to wander the area at all without an adult, yet we did it anyway. Listen to me, Elaine, Your face has gone completely red, Scarlet. Are you feeling alright? I'm fine. What I'm trying to say is I don't want someone else stealing you away from me. Oops. So that's how you feel. No, I was hoping we could talk more, is all. I'm not some mere possession to be snatched away the moment you avert your eyes. I know that. Yet I suppose this means you truly are jealous. Am not. Forgive me for not noticing sooner how you felt. I'll be sure to speak with you more often from now on. You don't have to do that for me. It's not only for you, Scarlet. I realized today how deeply I miss our conversations as well. You really mean that? I don't know what took you so long. Nor do I. Yeah! That's adorable! Okay, do they have another one? Or is that the final one? Oh, it does not show a person if they're maxed. Let me... yeah, that was their S rank basically. Okay, interesting. It's not exactly that. Okay. So let's do some more. Let's do Elaine and Rolf's because Elaine and Rolf's is level 3 as well, and they're in the same squad, so it makes most sense to Travis and Joseph. That would be fun. Meager Timber. Yeah, let's do Elaine and Rolf. What's going on here? You used to be a hunter, yes, Rolf? How did you come to forego that in favor of organizing a local militia? It's simple, really. I needed a way to keep my town safe from Zenora. Of course, by then I had already heard the rumors about you and your liberation. If I abandoned the militia and joined you instead, my people would have been left to fend for themselves. And that just wasn't going to happen. It was the right decision, should you ask me. Things are different now, though. Our army is big enough to protect entire nations, not just a couple little towns. Meaning I can do a lot more good with you than I ever could on my own. Helps that we have a reliable commander leading the charge as well. I appreciate that. Yet I feel as though I must return the compliment. Not every man is capable of mustering an armed force. But you did so with great conviction. I never expected a single thing in return. Peace for the towns and villages of this land is reward enough for me. As you know, our initial goal in forming the Liberation was simply the task of reclaiming Cornea. Yet now we seek to deliver peace to the entire continent over. It is as you say, Rolf. There can be no greater reward. may not always be the most decisive. I may not always be the decisive person, my prince. But I know why I fight and who I wish to fight beside. So please, grant me the honor of remaining ever close to you. And together we can finally bring our dreams of peace to fruition. I could want nothing more, Rolf. Yeah. Okay, Travis and Joseph, what's going on here? Old man and thief. Should have known it wouldn't be that easy. How went the negotiations, Travis? Not so good, sorry to say. The world we're living in, no merc worth their salt will ever join us on the cheap. Which is an inevitable fact of life, I suppose. The tougher they are, the more they're gonna cost us. Not a one of them's willing to cut a deal. Sorry I couldn't be of much help. It's no problem at all. You do more for our war effort than I believe you realize. Not only are you the finest scout in all of Cornia, but a steady hand in even the most trying of times. Well, I'm glad to hear you say so. Yet alas, the Liberation's funds are rather limited, and ensuring we all have proper equipment shall be far more vital than hiring one or two costly mercenaries. Let's return to this venture at another time. Right. Hold off on any further negotiations until then. You have my thanks, Travis. I'm certain you shall see this through soon enough. Okay. Yeah, so a bit less applicable now. Now that we're this far in the game, but a little bit more sensible early in the game. It's like, yeah, you don't really need to buy all that much equipment for your people. Unless you're really trying to have everyone, like, dressed to the nines. For no real good reason. Travis, Bruno, Sharon, Berenice, Adele. Yeah, I still have to do their conversation ones. Leia, Magellan, Berengaria. Yeah, I'm curious about their S rank is gonna be. Dinah. Yeah, you know what? Let's go another S rank. What's these two's S rank gonna be? It's gonna be fun. Ain't a Berengaria. I don't get it. Why do you keep talking to me like this? Well, perhaps because I enjoy your company, and the chance to let my guard down, of course. But I'll be sure to keep my distance more often, if it troubles you so. Listen to me, Elaine. You know how you said before it's a good thing we barely know each other? Well, there's a downside to that too. Meaning what, precisely? There's no telling when one of us might turn on the other. But that's how it goes when you're practically strangers. There's not a damn thing keeping us together. It's one wrong move and the whole thing falls apart. Not that I'm planning to put a knife in your back anytime soon. But if Corny and Dragonhold ever went to war again, you know which side I'd pick. Nothing personal. And you mean to say that all of this was for naught? That you would betray my trust without the slightest hesitation? Or perhaps I've always been a simple pawn in your grand schemes. If that's what you want to believe, so be it. Just know I really have enjoyed our little chats. Especially when you get all defensive about me deserting you. Is this some manner of joke to you, Berengaria? Sorry, I guess I'm just surprised to see you care so much. But maybe that means we're not the strangers I thought we were. Let's just hope our countries don't get in the way of that. Yes, that's interesting that that's their final one. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay, you know, let's show Bruno some love. Elaine. There we go. Let me show my strong boy some love. Elaine and Bruno. Why don't you tell me more about your time with the Tricorns, Bruno?
Be glad to. You probably don't know this, but it was actually me who got the brand up and running.
Oh? Then how did Berengaria end up captain instead of you?
At the start, it was just me and a couple of friends looking to make a few gold. So you can imagine how happy we were taking our first job to go hunt down some bandits. But we ended up getting beaten bad at that. Took everything I had to help my friends get away. It wasn't long till the bandits caught up to me. Beat the living hell out of me to make sure I'd never mess with them again.
You mean to say you served as a decoy?
That's what a captain does, yep. I wasn't gonna go letting my men get cornered. Anyway, as I was passing out, this big old carriage comes rolling up to the bandits' fort. Door flung open, and before I knew it, some noble woman was stepping out of the thing. One swinging her axe, and the bastards were done for. talking about Berengaria, couldn't guess. What do you think she said when she pulled me off the ground?
And this is sounding more like a storybook with every word. Assume she wanted to know if you're okay?
Nope. She gave me a big old smile and asked if I was willing to let her join my band.
Seems she was still just as imposing then as she is now.
None of it made sense, really. Why would someone as tough as her want to join us? I wasn't going to turn her down either. So I asked how she'd feel about being our captain. Of course, she said yes, as long as I'd let her brother come with. And just like that, the Tricorns are off and running.
Interesting. I never knew that was how you met them.
Kind of seemed like fate, you know? Same as it did when I met you.
Me?
Yep, when I was coming to you after I broke that spell. Felt like I was getting saved by the boss all over again. I owe you big time for that. I doubt I'll make this up for it, but I'm gonna keep giving everything I got for the liberation.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I'm glad to have met you as well. Not only for your strength in battle, but for your resolute and unwavering friendship.
Well, there's plenty more where that came from.
Some people. I wish I had a better memory for the voices I gave people. Hey, Necro Dave. How's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. Bruno with Travis. Ooh, condition to liberate Hampton Harbor. Yeah, we can do Berengaria's fun. Okay, thank you. I'm doing well, you know, just having a grand old time. Finished up all the rest of the elf maps, so now I'm just doing some rapports before I decide where I want to go next or what I want to do. Because I would say we are a few streams from the end of the game, I would say, because I don't think it will take me too long to get through the rest of Bastorius and Albion, at which point it's just the last map, Unicorn Overlord. Get this soon, I think. Looks good. No, it's a really good game. Like, Nexel, yeah. This game is fantastic. I really, like, I'm glad that I got it for PS5. But it's really just the pinnacle of like, man, I so wish it was on PC as well. I would buy it again. Like, I just want Vanillaware's stuff on PC so I can buy the stuff again. But yeah, it's really good.
Hey, boss, you gotta hear this.
What is it, Bruno? With that kind of excitement, I think you just saw a unicorn.
It's even better than that. There's gonna be a feast tonight.
On Elaine's orders, I take it?
Nah, that's the best part of the whole thing. A bunch of our mercs are secretly hoping to throw a party for Elaine, not the other way around.
I imagine they only told you on the condition you keep quiet about it.
Well, sure. What was I supposed to do? Not tell you? Anyway, I was thinking we could go on a little hunting trip, just like we used to do for all the Tricorn feasts.
Wait a second, Bruno. These mercs didn't happen to have any tattoos, did they?
Now that you mention it, they all did have some kind of cocoon-looking thing on their shoulder, yeah.
Bandits. The steel butterflies. Bring your axe, Bruno. Looks like we have that hunting trip after all.
What about the party?
Sorry to break it to you, but there is no party. The bandits just told you that to keep you quiet. Keep seeing the name as Unicorn Overload. Unicorn Overload! Now come on, we don't have much time. You go farther into JoJo Part 1 and go Unicorn Overdrive! Overload them unicorns, yeah. You did good back there, Bruno. If not for you, we'd all be face down in a ditch right now.
Shame about the feast, though. I was looking forward to throwing back a few rounds together.
There's no reason we can't still do that. Grab us a bottle or two, will you?
Now you're talking my language. I'll bring Travis, too.
I do like how Berengaria is just like, yeah, she's a little bit more noble and holds herself better and refined, but she is still just like, oh yeah, I'm all for this kind of life. Love hanging with these kinds of guys. It's great. Okay. Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Another. Oh wait, nope. I accidentally saw the wrong one. There we go. But yeah, that's the nice part about this game, where you can re-watch support conversations if you so desire. Because a lot of games that are like this that have Fire Emblem as supports, it's just like one and done. Go on, Bruno.
Someone, help!
Bruno, what's happened to you? Stay where you are. I'll heal your wounds right away.
Appreciate it, Sharon. First, you gotta help him.
Oh, you poor thing. There.
I'm carrying this goat.
Now it's your turn, Bruno.
Goat just ran away? What a bitch.
He seems to have been more severely hurt than I thought.
Keep healing.
Phew. That should do it.
Ugh, that was some nap. Wait, where's the goat? Is he gonna be okay, Sharon?
He is indeed. The little fellow wandered off perfectly healthy, thanks to my magic. But you were in far worse shape, and even lost consciousness soon after I started healing you. What happened out there?
Well, I was making my way over to a blacksmith to get my axe worked on. And that's when I caught sight of that goat getting mauled by a wolf. I could have sworn it was just one, but before I knew it, I was racing up against a whole damn pack of them. Not even a guy like me can beat them odds. So I grabbed the goat and ran as fast as I could. Kept him safe while those wolves were biting at my legs.
How brave of you.
Fellow must have gotten separated from his friends somehow. Of course, who knows what'll happen to him once he's back out in the wild. But at least for today, he's okay.
You truly have a kinder heart than most, Bruno. But look. It seems he managed to find his friends after all, and came back to thank you.
I'm happy seeing it.
Yeah! We love goats. And their weird horizontal pupil eyes. We love it. Okay, Scarlet and Rosalinda, yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to get these, but I'm surprised that, like, I'd say that's probably some of the weakest ones, or weakest parts of this game, where it's like there are less supports across like the supporting cast in terms of like level 3 conversations than I personally would like, especially with like starting game characters to end game. Like sometimes you'll get like first conversations, but I would like to see a bit more if I were to be 100% honest. Okay. Yep. There we go over here. Yep. That's Rosalinda and Scarlet. What's going on here? Hasn't anyone ever taught you it's dangerous to be out alone in the middle of the night? Oh, if it isn't the Dark Elf who's decided to join us. Oh! Yes, and you're the attractive little friend Elaine seems to be so enamored with. Yo! Catfight? I wouldn't say he's enamored with me. Or that I'm attractive, for that matter. Though we have known each other for a long time now. Is there a reason you've turned away from me? I'm just trying to be friendly, you know? You and Elaine seem to have gotten close rather quickly. Closer than even I tend to get with him. That seems a simple enough fix to me. Just stand right next to him and tell him exactly how you feel. Don't make it sound so easy. Besides, we're at war. This is no time to be distracting him with something as trivial as love. Trivial, is it? And I guess you wouldn't mind me stealing him away while you're busy holding yourself back. Of course I mind! I knew had your eyes on it, set on it. I knew you had your... Who's to say? And while I'd love to put that theory to the test, I was like, you live a lot longer than humans. It is even possible, or is it even possible for you to happily marry one of our kind? Perhaps not. The time and age mean nothing when it comes to matters of the heart. Let's say to a degree. Past the age of 18. Mark my words, Rosalinda. I won't lose the fight for Elaine, even to someone as gorgeous as you. What an adorable girl. It only makes me want to tease her all the more. See, I wish there was a way to like take screenshots of things and be like, hey, typo. I feel like that's a weird thing where if I were ever like doing a game studio or whatever, I'd be like, we need to have that functionality where it's like because like most of the time it would be like a crash report where it's like game crashed and you could send a thing to the developer and say this is why it crashed. I'd really just like a hey issue button, like at any point hit F8 and you'll bring up an issue and you can like attach a screenshot of what's happening in the game right then and there. And it'd be like, hey, please report typos. Because I personally do not like typos, especially in like books and shit, where it's like, man, this thing's in there forever. Unless there's a reprint to get it fixed, but I mean, like, most of the time that ain't happening. Like, I'm not expecting that to happen with my, like, light novels. And even then, I have the physical book. I'm not gonna buy a book again just to get the typo fixed. Elena Lagos. Is everything alright, Lenalgos? You seem upset. Ah, it's you. Had you and your army not arrived when you did, I would no doubt be one with the Divine by now. It was a welcome stroke of luck, yet I'm well aware that aforesaid fortune would have little chance of striking again. Hence, I was reflecting on that horrible day, hoping to grasp how best to claim victory, absent outside assistance. I can see that some of my orders may have arrived too late, but were the orders themselves mistaken to begin with? No, my diminished numbers were surely to blame, though perhaps I should have planned for such an eventuality. There's much to consider, but I hope to be adequately prepared for our next battle. And you have some strength of heart to be thinking of this while the pain is surely still fresh in your mind. When you've lived as long as I have, you begin to find that pain is nothing but a fleeting sensation. All that remains now is the burning desire to avenge my fallen allies. Could I help you in that pursuit, Lenalgos? It's more than I could possibly ask of you. Even still, I believe together we can balance out the weaknesses in each other's thinking. And I too wish to avoid the needless loss of life as much as possible. Very well, I wouldn't deny the help of a skilled commander such as you. Then let us make for the war tent. We can exchange any further ideas over its abundance of old charts and maps. Lead the way, my prince. He may not have the benefit of my boundless years, but he's quite a dependable young man. God, I do like just seeing all the different character dynamics, though. Like, having a cast this big really lets it shine. Okay. Well, let's get some levity. Let's get some Lex up in here. Liberate Cherrywell Town. Okay. Yeah, I wish Lex had a third conversation with Rosalinda and Altolinda, because he was funny with both of them. Let's go with Joseph. Lex and Joseph. Tis a surprise indeed, Lex. You've grown far quicker than I had previously thought possible. Yeah, maybe, but I'm still nothing compared to Elaine. You shall ever match His Highness's innate skill, yes. Such was the case with his mother before him, and her father before her. Huh, didn't realize it ran in the family. Can I ask you something, Joseph? How'd you ever agree to start teaching me all those years ago? For all you knew, I was just the kid of some local fisherman. Because I felt His Highness needed someone to train with, and you were the ideal partner. After all, healthy competition shall spur both sides on in equal measure. And of those living on this island, only that you are close enough in age and stature. Guess that makes sense, yeah? Yet you've become much more than a mere sparring partner in recent years. You're His Highness's greatest friend, Lex. The one he trusts above all others. Even you? That's kinda hard to believe. Besides, he's got a whole damn army now. Not sure he'd pick a fool like me over any of them. You are no fool, nor is military might a fair measure of trust. What matters in a friend is knowing they would sacrifice everything to come to your aid, and one that would is a treasure most irreplaceable. You have been that friend to him for many years, Lex. All I ask is that you continue to do so. Oh, you gotta make a guy blush when you put it like that. But trust me, you didn't even have to ask. You merely thought to return your ample sincerity and kind. You just send the script to AI to check for typos. I mean, sure, but other things is the typos that I see aren't misspellings. They're word omissions or potential wrong orderings. Like I can go back to specifically Scarlet and Rosalinda's. Right, come here as I taught you. Oh, if it isn't a dark elf who decided to join us. We'll attract a friend. Owen says he's enamored with me or not attractive. Though we have known each other for a long time, is there a reason you've turned away? I'm just trying to be friendly. You seem to go closer than even I tend to get with him. It seems so simple. Just stand right beside him, tell him exactly how you feel. Don't make it sound so easy. Besides, we're at war. This is no time to be struggling with someone as trivial as love. Trivial. I guess you wouldn't mind me standing in the way. Of course I mind. I knew had your eyes down. Like, I knew, like, it's omitting the word you, but everything else is correct in the sentence. So it'd have to have some grammar level. It is even possible for you to happily marry one more time. It should be is it, right? Because it's more of a question. It's not it is, it's is it. But everything is spelled correctly. There are no typos, it's just grammatical error. And that's why I feel like even running it through AI would be an issue. Also, I have no idea how they structured the scripts in this game in terms of like translation. It might not even really be like feasible because they would have to feed maybe each line individually potentially, which would be a very long process probably. Because if it's not all in like one document, you can just say, hey, check for any grammatical errors. And also, like, you would have to prompt it with the level of like, okay, check this for grammatical errors, and also, like, I don't know, highlight wherever they are, like whatever the change is. Like, you have to make sure it's not just feeding out garbage afterwards. But it would be interesting, because if you're only using it as like a spell check, then I guess that would be a fine way to use it instead of anything generative. I appreciate you lending me so many books, Travis. It's been quite a gratifying journey through the various genres of literature. Glad you're having fun with it. So, what'd you think of this one? It was a compelling read indeed, though I found myself struck by a particular passage within. The past is unchangeable, while the future is unknown. Send that line to my AI. So if you wish to achieve true happiness, you must seek it out in the present moment. Consider that to be a rather self-evident idea myself. But you have to realize that it's an elf who's saying it. With how long most of them live, you'd normally think they'd be talking about the future instead. Now, regardless of lifespan, it's vital to exist in the here and now. I may not know how this war shall end, but I plan to cherish every second I spend with my friends along the way. Our triumphs and our troubles both. Can't disagree with you there. I know it won't last forever either. Things will change once you take the throne. You're wrong, Travis. King or no, I am your friend first. And the crown shall never keep me from speaking with you like this. Huh. Well, hope you're right. Okay, so that was good. Yeah, because I one thing, I can probably go that way, because this should get me like forward a bit faster. Maybe to further reaches of Pistorius, but I kind of want to go to here. There we go. Yay! Yeah, the ship is taking Albion the passengers. Ferry to do business with the docks open. Thanks for that. No problemo, bro. Armor.
May fortune bring what you seek.
Cleric's
among my
medallion.
quality wares.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Prisoner.
Greetings, human. Let me know
Smoke
what strikes
nut.
your fancy.
Give me them droughts, and then revival orb. Money is no problem here. Board ship. Southern coast of Albion. Let's go. I want to see the. Want to see how it is over here. Ooh, that's good music. I can't believe I'm finally home. Thank you for agreeing to bring me here, Elaine. I'm still worried about my father. Let's make our way to Bisphane Basilica as soon as possible. Indeed. Now I suggest we exercise due caution as well. There's no telling what traps Zenora may have laid for us. I'd like to suggest a slight rephrasing to improve clarity and flow. Is it even possible for you to happily marry one of your own kind? By replacing your kind with own kind, the sentence becomes more concise and easier to understand. So, that would in fact come back wrong, because what Scarlet was referring to was, is it even possible for you and Elf to happily marry one of our kind, humans? So, its suggestion is in fact wrong because it doesn't have the context of the fantasy races and associated things. But it did correct the is it. Okay, these guys are in level 40. So, that's good. That tells us the kind of shit we would be dealing with. But I am able to just wander around up here and demolish because of my Parangaria crew. So, like, I feel like, yeah, you'd have to be very careful with how you prompt anything, being like, hey, is this, are there any, specifically, are there any incorrect word order or spelling errors? Like, that would have to be like what you asked to be pointed out. The walled city of Paston is guarded by the Heaven's Wing Knights, faithful order of the Orthodoxy itself. Maybe we can convince them to let us pass. Walled city of Paston. Yo.
Hold! Your banners do not fly Zenoiran colors.
Fedoquia.
And I cannot permit a band of armed civilians to pass without cause. Pronounce yourselves.
You got it,
My name
Jack
is
Angel.
Elaine, and we march with the Liberation Army. Our fight is one to free the peoples of this land and wrest our home from Zenoira's tyrannical clutches. You ought not have any quarrel with us. Please, stand by our side in the battles to come.
Your identities are made plain then. But it appears there's been a misunderstanding.
Oh?
Albion has ceded its lands to our new emperor, Galerius.
Oh.
You stand on Zenoiran territory
Did
now.
they willingly ceded?
Not a soul among us desires liberation.
That.
How can that be?
Sir Elaine, if you truly seek no quarrel with us, then leave this place. I will claim I saw nothing.
Huh.
But know, when next your gauntlets rap at our gates, you'll find neither mercy nor hesitation. Now, be gone.
Interesting. So, I wonder if he's mind controlled.
Our scout has returned, Your Highness.
Mm-hmm.
It would seem conditions in the city are less than ideal.
Forget about valuables. The houses I saw barely had any food. These people are doing all they can just to scrape by.
Heavy taxation has left the populace with scarcely enough to eat, let alone stock their larders.
Yay, taxation.
And those who succumb to hunger or cold are left in the mud to await their inevitable ends. They crave freedom, desperately so.
Quite the contradiction, given the words of that knight earlier. And yet, he didn't seem to be one for deceit.
Not without reason, perhaps. But it's possible we lack the full scope of the situation.
Also true.
Indeed. In any case, we cannot overlook the plight of these people. Come, we march at once.
Yes. Time to liberate these peoples. Buff Paston. Okay. So, what level? 34. Okay, yeah. So they're definitely, this is definitely meant to be the, hey, this is where you go right before the end game. What fools you must be to raise your blade against the messengers of heaven. Prepare to suffer divine justice. Bow for Shroudford. Excuse me, just gonna walk by. Guess means nothing to me that you're saying, hey, stop. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Hello there. The thing the rebellion has reached these shores, I'll not come even a step further. Not a step. Not a step farther. Walks right through the town. You dummy. That is funny. Should have made it a wall if you're actually meant to stop me. Because not like any of you guys can deal with Berengaria. So I can just easily walk around this map with no problemo whatsoever. I presumably have 75% of the map at this point. 76, cool, good. You encroach upon Orthodoxy land, and I shall hereby see you punished for it. For Citron Pool. Oh, it's so funny. But I do enjoy this ability to just go. We should be getting close now. Is this somewhere you're familiar with, Scarlet? There's a beautiful garden not far from here, yes. I used to spend hours there admiring the flowers when I was young. Sounds as though it meant much to you. Perhaps we could pay it a visit, seeing as you finally returned to Albion. That would be wonderful, Elaine. A faded flower. Shall we then? The garden should be just beyond that gate. Okay. Won't seem to open. It doesn't seem we'll be getting through here anytime soon. Forgive me, Scarlet. It's alright. I should have known better than to get my hopes up. This was always my fear in leaving Albion. I'd never again see the places I held dear. I understand what you mean. Scarlet? Is that you? Also, why can't we just use a flying unit to go over and unlock from the other side?
I know that voice anywhere.
Oh yeah? Yo?
It's really you.
Humerus.
Humorous.
Hello.
I thought my eyes deceived me. It's been so long.
A friend of yours?
In days past, yes. We were inseparable as children.
And you must be Prince Elaine, I presume.
You know of him?
Everyone has heard stories of the Liberation Army. I take it you stand with them as well, Scarlet?
Is that Altina's voice actress doing
and I see
British?
You've become a knight, just as you always dreamed.
It was the only thing I could think about as a child.
I think so.
Those were
It sounds
simpler
like
times. Happier ones.
We would play in the garden until the sun went down. Our only company, the resident insects.
Right, the garden. I was just talking about it. Is it still there?
Indeed, and it's recently welcomed the most beautiful bloom you'll ever see. We could go back if you'd like. Relive our youth for just a moment.
That would be wonderful. I'd love to show you too, Elaine. Let's all go together.
We have a weird, yeah. Which is why I think it might be someone doing an accent. Found the voice like humorous. Yeah, it's Xanthe Hume. Which, if I remember right, is Altina. Yeah. So, it's not British person. Well, let's go after it. Doing an accent. That's probably why it's a bit of a weird one. Although why they had her put on an accent like that, I don't know. Given that there are plenty of characters in this game that don't have... I wonder if they just said, hey, you're a fantasy angel in like a fantasy world, and she was like, okay, you got it. Fantasy, gotta be British. The Lord of the Rings syndrome. Are people in fantasy always British? Where's my New Yorker elf? Hey, yo, I'm walking the Mordor over here. Sanctuary's quiet. One does not simply walk in the Mordor, don't you know? Of course one doesn't simply walk. You gotta go get your dunks first. Come on. Get your head out of your ass, you dumb piece of shit. Come on. Oh, God. Elves are always like, oh, I'm refined. Yes, it's like, yo, let me have some completely unrefined elves. I want, like, hick elves. Like, come on, pal. You gotta come up in this tree and have some fruit. Okay, what the fuck is your squad? Why are you so good? Kristoff Feather Shield. What are the... You guys are jacked. High magic defense. Okay, makes sense. Stronger in daytime battles. Can reflect magic attacks from foes such as wizards. Infected versus foes anti-flying. Okay. That's why. So you have... Grants user plus 50 magic. Resist. Grants user 50 magic defense. Impulse. Reflect magic. Activates before an enemy uses a magic attack. Reflect it. That's because... Okay. Mirror weakness. Okay. The dwarfness of Scottish. Yes. Then it's Scottish. That is true. Okay. So this one I can't actually be... Can't kill. But... Like dude, look at these guys. They're fucking jacked. They're big. Okay. And we're seeing some more angel units. So we got some archer angels. So we definitely got a bit more range of the kinds of units we can expect to at least get 1 or 2 recruits of. Which is nice. Oh, that wasn't a kill. The rebel army at our gates! Lord Jerome must know of this. Largians. I'm going around just getting all these cutscenes of different people.
Lord Jerome, sir.
Oh.
Now look what you've made me do!
What did you do?
Oh, this is far too much sugar.
Apologies, my lord. I didn't mean to startle you. Might I ask what you are making?
Just a little something for the neighbors. Not
Aww.
that it matters anymore.
Aww.
Now, I assume you've some reason for this unannounced interference?
I almost forgot! There's an armed battalion closing in on our city, my lord. It's thought to be the rebels.
Oh man, I don't want to.
Dare come here.
I don't want to hurt Jerome. He was making something for the neighbors.
But is this not the perfect opportunity? If we join their ranks, we can finally start resisting Zenoira like we've always wanted.
Yeah, you guys get on in here.
I fear that's not a choice we can make.
Come on, Jerome and Lottie. Come on.
Zenoira has men stationed at just about every corner in town. So you can imagine the consequences for our citizens should we aid this liberation and lose.
I suppose so, yes.
But what if we aid them and win?
Remember, all that we do is for the sake of our people. We'll fight the rebels, and we'll win. Now, prepare for battle, and fetch my sharpest lance. I'll be welcoming them myself.
Come on, you guys, come on. I don't want to hurt you. You two seem cool. Join the army. You're making something for the neighbors. It looks like Zenoira stationed soldiers in Largian too. Come on, Lane. Let's take it back from them. For Largian. Okay. Actually, can I just run through? No. This is a town. No. It's level 31, so well within my capabilities. Find the intrusion of my friends, but we permanently visit do their advanced attack like other prayers. Cemeteries of Albion. Okay. Give my deepest thanks. This really is just me going around collecting every fight possible. And then not just setting up for next time, really. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing them right now, but make it easier next time because I can just fast travel to them. Excuse me. Okay, another sigil, another gate. I do have aid your research, Selby. Aiden, I never would have begun if not for you. Now then, let me activate the sigil's power. So let's try it. Expert 1. Okay. So, am I even able to deal with you? Yeah, so it seems like Angel's probably all rock some level of either magic resistance or magic reflect. that make it very hard. Like, it is a natural Berengaria unit counter, which is unfortunate, but should have been expected because it's a magic unit. Although there is physical to support the other sides. Or desire me to keep it that way. Okay. Yeah. Okay, these guys are all given honor 4s. Lock, unfortunately, we know we're passing through at present. Bitch! It's locked from the other side. That's okay. I'd like to find another fight if possible, so I could get that in the ruins. I can get that in the area. Good. Albert lumber. Back in chime. Yeah, you can really just run around this entire area well before the yeah, 81. Thank you. Keep on going. Unfortunately, no, I passed through. Okay, so that's the block point. You need some character that can unlock the doors. Overall, pretty good. Quartz, gravity, attack all enemies, deals damage equal to 50% of each target's HP. Best charge. Snoring Night Staff, Snoring Night Bow, Night Shield, Ruby Pendant, yup. Gimme. Ruby, Demon Shackles, take 50% less damage. Ooh, Infinite Fevrite. I have no idea what Fevrite is for. I'll buy 2. Versus, yeah, I'll buy 2, and you have unlimited, which is nice. Ruby Sapphire, yeah. Okay, let's go into unit formation. Let's give you aerial wing. Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, let's change you to a ruby pendant. Familiar's Choker, yeah, you need that. Magic attack plus 10. Let's change you to a sapphire pennant. Because it at least gives plus 1 AP, 1 summon fairy. Yeah, that'll help get that. Though she doesn't really have any other moves that use fair. I wish she had like a stab move that was like, okay, it didn't cost a whole lot of AP to get out. Okay. But I was able to map a good chunk of this entire island all in one run, never doing combat, which is very funny. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna quickly run all around. Not engaging whatsoever. What was I doing? I was gonna go somewhere. My brain. My brain, it trembles. Yes, I was gonna go over here and in the Alice quests. That's what it was. 75 done already. Fine work, young man. Let me just copy that over. There's free mining pass, free meal ticket. I proposed to my wife. I told her I'd be her map forever. It took some convincing, but eventually she agreed. Anyway, we're nearly there. Just one last push. Okay, so I presume that is 100%, which is fine. I can do that. But I want to do anything else.
Good seeing you, friend.
Anyone? Yeah, I wish I could filter out, like, I wish I could filter out, just nobodies.
Don't.
We just only have the uniques, but, oh well. You know, here's another. Adele and Bernice. What's going on over here? Hold a moment. Is that you, Bernice? Ah, it is. We've not seen each other since you left the Order. Got booted from it, you mean? Guess this means you ride for the Liberation now? It does. The time felt right, now that my province is rid of its cruel lord. If I may, though, you carry quite the blade. I take it you still bear little interest in cavalry work, then? Would rather stick to what I do best. Yep. Me and horses don't really see eye to eye. I remember. The day of our training, you spent more time on the ground than in the saddle. Amusing, yes. Still, none of us could ever match your skill with a blade. Good thing is, there's more to being a knight than clomping around on some dumb beast. Besides, I'm just a regular old mercenary now, and for us, steel's the only thing that matters. That's fair, yes. Sorry for even mentioning it. Seeing you just stirred up some old memories. Don't worry about it. Gotta say, though, feels good being back on the same side. See you on the battlefield, Adele. Can't wait. Yeah, battle buddies. Battle friends. Guys, remember, tag team, tag partners. Tag it in. But, okay, so let's save, and I think that this is where I'm gonna call it a night, because I've been going for almost 3 hours and can't go too much longer. But, yeah, so for a shorter stream, that was, started a little bit late, I'd say we made, decent progress. So now we're done with Elfland. Need to get the unlocked ring, which I can just do very easily because I can just teleport there. Then I have Bistorius and Angel Land, and then the end of the game. So it shouldn't take all that much longer, all things considered. Like, I think I'm getting pretty close to the end, which is good. But yeah, so thank you, Neko Day, for dropping by. Thank you, Fontano, and anyone else who dropped by to lurk. It's much appreciated. So with that, I hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye.